We have a huge pool of data, if you like. At Statistics New Zealand, our core business is data. We're the custodians of New Zealand's data, but we need to make that available to researchers, to businesses, small businesses, just to New Zealanders. And the platform that we had was very old, and it was actually quite challenging for people to access. So one of the first customer challenges to resolve was providing a platform that was really accessible to our customers, to small businesses, etc. And we did that this time, which was unique for Stats. We actually did that with a lot of those customers and stakeholders. We had them as part of the beta testing, and we had those feedback loops coming. So we've just delivered first phase of that. It was a roaring success, and I think it helps that it was a fairly low bar to start with, but yeah, customers are absolutely loving the new portal and platform to access data. Look, in any organisation, but possibly, particularly in the public sector, you've got people that have worked within agencies for a really long time. And in statistics, you've got statisticians who are deeply passionate about their work. They're in some of the biggest brains I've ever worked with. But with that comes with they want to maintain what they've always had for good reason. We don't want to break time series of data. These things are really critical and important. But trying to balance that up with also innovating and moving to more of a platform digital model rather than these bespoke systems is a challenge. But we've done that by building a really strong technology and business partnership model. This isn't just technology delivering and we'll build it and you will come. This is us doing this together. And we've had to slow down in some areas and also had to sort of get them to kind of move with us in others. It'll be an ongoing challenge. They're there to protect the data, access to data, protect the time series. We're wanting to modernise and innovate, and we just need to do it together. The one I was talking about earlier, the Aotearoa Data Explorer, we had feedback. We had consistent feedback loops throughout that whole time. Again, this wasn't just we build it and you will come. This was, we knew the requirements, we understood the requirements, but we had those customers as part of that. It wasn't just beta testing at the end, they were involved right through it. And these are intellectuals, researchers, economic organisations. This wasn't sort of average Joe testers. These were people who were really heavily testing our system to make sure it actually did deliver for them. It's really important for us, we have a very good relationship with other statistics officers around the world. It's actually a really small community, this statistical community, and that's really good and that's really powerful. But we do have to look outside of that as well. We're not the only types of organisations that hold large sources of data, that need to ingest data sources and also disseminate data. So events like this and hearing what other organisations outside of statistical organisations is hugely important to understand other ways that we could be doing things. Particularly if you look at the use of ChatGPT. I was talking recently to the Ministry of Education in Adelaide. Obviously provide a completely different service to us, but what they are doing for teachers and students is something that we could be doing ourselves for our customers using a different model. So hugely important to be learning what others are doing.